After months of back and forth today, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham set to testify in front of a Georgia grand jury. The investigation looking into his role in the alleged illegal interference in the 2020 election by former President Donald Trump. Graham has tried to avoid testifying up until this point, even taking his case to the U.S. Supreme Court at one point.
A divided Congress next session will present challenges for President Biden and his agenda. Former President Trump's third presidential bid is setting off a new round of Republican infighting as Trump allies square off against a growing chorus of lawmakers, donors, and even former Trump administration officials who say the GOP needs to change course in 2024. WCNC Charlotte's Garrett Hake has the latest now from D.C.
This morning, after a week of counting votes, control of the House now belongs to the GOP with a razor-thin majority. With the Speaker's gavel poised to pass from Nancy Pelosi to Kevin McCarthy, Republicans are vowing to ramp up investigations into Biden administration officials and the president's son Hunter Biden's business dealings. The shift in the balance of power also jeopardizes President Biden's legislative agenda, from abortion to climate to gun reform. Even as Republicans celebrate their victory, they're confronting deep divisions in the party over former President Trump's 2024 presidential bid, with some allies saying they're on board.
I like his policies. I like how tough he is.
But a growing number of Republicans say it's time for the party to move on.
We need to have a future-leaning party.
Echoed by former Trump administration officials.
I think he's unfit for office. I thought his remarks were very subdued and uninspiring.
Republican megadonor and former Trump confidant Stephen Schwartzman tells NBC News he won't support the former president this time, saying, quote, "It is time for the Republican Party to turn to a new generation of leaders." Mr. Trump's leading potential rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, is dismissing talk about a Republican civil war.
We just finished this election, okay? People just need to chill out a little bit on some of this stuff. I mean, seriously.
Congressional leaders are avoiding the question. Kevin McCarthy refusing to answer Wednesday, and Minority Leader Mitch McConnell steering clear.
The way I'm going to go into this presidential primary season is to stay out of it. I don't have a dog in that fight.
But McConnell has won another fight, fending off a challenge from Trump ally, Florida Senator Rick Scott, who sought to oust him as minority leader after the GOP's failure to win control of the Senate.